Did you like that yogurt? Did you like it? It's time to move the pigs' feeder and water. They have a really big paddock here, but this is where their feeder and water is right now. And you can see how they have really cleaned it out and cleared it out a lot. And we don't want to really give it any more damage because, of course, like right here in front of their water, they lay there and cool off and wallow. So we don't want to have too much damage to this area, and then the trees die and there's too much soil erosion and stuff like that. So we are trying to figure out a place to move the feeder and the water. I gave the pigs some scraps when we first got here, so that keeps them busy, and that way they don't try to see what we're doing and trying to eat the feed as we're moving it and drink the water as we're moving it. But they're enjoying them. We like to keep the feeder and the water down close to the truck because that way we don't have to hike up this hill. We were thinking about putting it over here by this big tree. But look, it's all already cleared out. So they must be laying here to get cool during the day, and it's all already clear. So we don't want to move it here because this has already been rooted up. Nick is up here searching for another spot. Did you find another spot, honey?
Oh no.
Okay.
Drag it all the way up here.
I know, that's a long way, but we've done it before. Well, almost.
I know.
So here's Ash. He's not growing as fast as the others, but he's doing pretty good. And he still has the bad eyes, even though they're not nearly as bad as they were. They're not nearly as bad as they were. No, no. What is that? What is that treat? Did you try it? Here, you want that? What is it? What is it? Don't you want to chew it? You want to chew it? Yeah, no. Aw. I bet you Tiny will. This is a little bit better view. Right here is where we had the water and feeder first. And see how they've cleaned it all out? Down there is where it is now. We're thinking about putting it over here, but we gotta have a good tree to put the water on. That one right there, we were thinking about it, but it's leaning an awful lot. So that one might not be a good one. Honey, what about this one right here?
There's a main trail right there.
Yeah, they've already cleared a path through there, so we didn't really want to already put it on a path. So we think that maybe this leaning tree might actually work. He's just kind of getting the area ready. We're gonna have to get the shovel and then he has to level it. But we just cleared out just a little bit so we can get up in here and set everything. Ash didn't want it, but Brutus came through and picked it up, and now he's checking it out, seeing if he likes it. Did you eat it or did you leave it there? Are you eating it? Nope, it's still there. Maybe it's poisonous. Maybe you're smarter than me. Maybe you all know. Hey, that's poisonous. We shouldn't eat it. Oh, don't bite my toe. Don't bite my toe, you silly piggy. Oh, silly piggy. I love your noses. They're so cute. Let me see your eyes, big guy. How's your eyes doing? Ash's are looking better and yours are looking great. That's awesome. Gramps' is still looking pretty rough. Ash is checking out the nut again. Are you gonna eat it? Here comes Tiny. Or is that Red? Oh, Red's over there at the water. If one of them shows an interest in a food, then the others are like, no, I want it. Tiny, you're so cute. You are not tiny anymore though. You're getting big. You like that moss? Is that what you're eating? Huh. And here comes Big Red. He's like, oh, if Tiny's over here getting something good, I want something good. Oh my goodness, I can barely tell you two apart. You both have grown. And Tiny's caught up with you, Red. He's not a runt anymore. Is the moss good? Is that your salad for the day? Hmm? You're so cute. Did you come over to get some lovin's? Yeah. Oh, I love that cute little nose. I love that cute little nose. Your nose is adorable. Just like you. You're getting big. Oh my goodness, look at him. Big Red and Tiny. Not much difference. All right, I gotta stop playing with you all and go help Dad. He's over there trying to move it by himself, which he can. He's strong, but it's a lot easier if I help. I'm coming. The lid that we put on the top of it to keep the rain from getting in the feed, it adds a lot of weight. So when we try to move it, we take the lid off. So it's a lot easier to move and not as heavy. We wait until it's not as full of feed and they've eaten. But there's still quite a bit in there. Whenever it's hot, pigs don't eat as much. They have been, but since it's been really hot yesterday and today, they didn't eat as much. Guys, stop. stop. Watch out. Watch out. Move. Move. He must have gotten spooked. All right, now move. Move on. Move on, big guy. All right, go.
Cat pig. Cat freak. Would you get out of the way? Call him over here.
Come on, pigs. Come here, Ash. Come here, Brutus. Come on. Come on. There's my piggies. Come here. Come here. Come on, Brute. No, don't you get that. Don't you get that. Come here, Brutus. Come here. Come here, Red. Come here, Tiny. Come here. Come here. Good boys. Good boy. That's a good boy. Yeah, you love Lovin's, don't you? You're such a good piggy. You're such a good piggy. Hey guys, don't tear up the shovel. They're like a bunch of big kids. Really big kids. Hey, don't tear up the shovel. Dad would not be happy. And I wouldn't either. Quit, quit. What's on there that you like? It's probably just mud or poop or compost. That's probably about it. Nothing that you'd really want. You like the rust? Is the rust what tastes good? So today I found out you all like the moss and the rust on the shovel. Interesting. Brutus, no. He got the feeder moved over there and now he's taking in the lid. All right, give me the screws for the sun, or the bolts. Nick just took off all the, what are those things called? Tie downs?
Straps.
Straps.
How much you want?
Okay, he just took those off because we're getting ready to move the water. The guys are getting one more drink before we move it.
I'm lighting it up.
And they're really pretty good usually about, yeah, that'll lighten it up, that's good, about taking turns. We almost thought we should put in a second one or another spout, but they do pretty good. And then whenever the water leaks, they just lay there and roll in it, get wet and cool off, don't you? And they don't care where the others are. They just squeeze in wherever they want. Oh, that scared him.
Yeah, I can carry this.
Tiny's trying to get a drink.
I don't want to carry all that new water up. All the dirt.
Tiny. You're so cute. Scoot it around there so he can get another drink, baby. He's trying to get a drink. There it is. There you go. There you go. Is it good? That's good stuff. That's good stuff. Yeah. Nick is clearing a place for the blocks to put underneath the water. That way it's level and up high enough for them to drink it comfortably.
Very good.
Yeah, it looks good. All right. And I'm watching the water. It's dirty on the bottom, but that's just the outside. But I'm watching the water so the guys won't come and tip it over while he's moving the blocks, because they like to do that. And if they tip it over, I mean, we have a whole can full down in the truck, but it's so far to bring it up here. We don't want to have to haul up any more than we have to. It's a bit of a hike. Not too bad, but. All right, I'll help you put the water up there.
Pretty good.
Yeah, looks good, babe. They are so destructive. If you leave anything new around here, they like to tear it up, chew it up. The other day, they got a hold of the lid to the water and they like threw it down the hill. It was almost like they were playing frisbee with each other. Ah. They just knocked it over and it went down the hill. See? You guys need to stop. Can I go ahead and take this down to the truck? Okay. All right, watch out. I'm gonna get this out of the way so you all quit playing with it. Watch out. Hey, you wanna ride? Hop on there. I'll give you a ride. Come on. You wanna go for a ride? All right. Fine. Afia would. Or Zeke would. And of course you lay down right in my path. So if you all ever get the chance to raise pigs, you definitely should. They are sweet and they are lots of fun. They like to get pets and lovin's, and they come when you're here. They're just like a big dog, actually. As soon as they see us pull up, they come running. Don't ya? Don't ya? Yeah. Yeah, it looks like you're shaking your head yes. It did. Look like you're shaking your head yes. You're a good boy. And you are too. Oh, you're muddy. You're muddy. Your little pink nose is muddy too. He's trying to get it anchored so it's not as easy for them to turn over. They have all of these trees to rub on, but for some reason, they really, really, really love to rub on the cinder blocks. So they get on the corners and the edges and they'll rub and rub and rub until they push the water over, and then it's completely dumped when we come over to check on them. But they haven't done that for a while, thankfully.
They rub on it all the time.
Oh, they rub it on all the time, yeah.
Knocked it over.
Exactly. They haven't knocked it over. Nick was out of town for the weekend visiting his family, and I came over here and it had been completely knocked over. So I decided to give the straps a try, and then it's worked out really well ever since. We have 4 pigs in this paddock, and every time we come over, we bring this big bucket that's filled up, and we bring this one. It used to be just this one, but within the last week, they've been eating so much that we have to bring the orange one too. So I'm gonna take those up there. What he's doing right now is just pulling it down, because a lot of times it gets stuck up in the hopper. And hey, no. And so he pulls it down, or I pull it down, or if Bia pulls it down. No, that's not for you. I'm gonna put it in here. It will be for you. And then we take the buckets and put the fresh feed in on top. There you go. And of course, if we come over and start messing with the feed, then the pigs come over and want to help. I wonder if you'd let me sit on you. Would you let me sit on you?
For about a half a second. They don't stand still long enough.
No, they don't. All right, now it's time to go get the water. We always bring fresh water in this big old trash can. It's clean, of course. And if I'm doing it by myself, then I have to climb up in there. But Nick's a lot stronger than me, so he scoops it out. And a lot of times if he's doing the feed, then I'll carry the water up, but he always scoops it out for me. Sometimes we only have 2, but today we probably do 3.
She dropped about 4 or 5 cups. He might automatically plop down in it.
Yep, one more. For sure. And then sometimes if we have water left over, we will go up and pour it on them and cool them down. And they really enjoy it. Come here. Good boy. Woo! Come on, guys. Come on, dads are pouring water. Oh, they're tired. Come on. Oh, here comes Ash. Ash is like, I see it. I see it. Woo! All right.
Come on, Red.
All right.
Come on, Red, you big old beast.
Come on, Red.
Tiny.
Tiny.
Hey, Tiny.
Tiny pig. Yeah, Tiny. Come on, Tiny. You're missing out all the fun. There you go. Come on. You're missing out on the fun. I love when their little tails are wiggling. They'll probably all lay down here together and rest in the cool mud. Oh yeah.
You gonna lay down, Ash? You might as well. Nobody else is.
Yeah, Ash, lay down there. Get your belly cool.
Yeah, me love it.
I forgot to show you, but we always put a log or something on here to hold this down, because otherwise it comes forward. But that is the piece he put on there so the rain would not get into our feeders. And they've worked really well.
It's worked great.
Yeah, it's worked great. You're a smart cookie, honey. All right, bye guys. We'll see you tomorrow. Bye, Red. Bye, Brutus. Bye, Tiny. Oh, we gotta walk the fence line and then we're leaving. Every time we come over, we always walk the fence line just to make sure there's nothing on it, nothing that's gonna fall on it or cause a problem. And if there is, then we clear it out. They like to root. You can't really tell from, they like to root right up to the line. So sometimes it gets really deep and we have to move it out of the way. But we just walk the whole way around. It's a really nice size paddock. Nick thinks it's probably about a 1/4 acre. Good job. We're trying to figure out how long it is between the times. Oh, here. This is a really good example of how they root right up to the fence line. But how long we leave a feeder and water in one place. And we think it might be about a month. So maybe we'll time it this time and make sure. And here's one tree that fell one time. And when we came over here to walk the line, we found it. Had to go back home and get the chainsaw. I think it's pretty up here. The sun coming through. And right down there is where Gramps is. He's still separate because we're still, oh yeah, this is a good one. We're still waiting on his blood test results to come back to see what exactly he has. The vet tech that took the samples thinks maybe it's chlamydia, but they're not for sure. So they say that there's no problem in harvesting the meat. Like it's not gonna cause any complications with that, but we still wanna know just like what it is. Yeah, and any new little seedlings that might grow up and grow into the fence, we always remove those too. And we are back down to the truck. So we're ready to go until tomorrow. All right, we just finished. Nick is getting him a drink. And usually they'll come down here. Look at them. They're still playing in the water. They'll come down here to say goodbye. And look at us as we're leaving. Bye, guys.
See how long his legs are.
Who, Red?
Yeah.
Yeah, he is tall.
Taller he is than the other ones.
Yeah, he's a lot taller.
I mean, he's bigger, but I don't
like
know
him.
that that's necessarily.
I like
He's
them
just
all.
got longer legs.
That's the thing with pigs. They all have their own personalities. Usually, after we take care of the pigs, sorry for the dirty windshield, but we come over here and Nick fills any crawdad holes in. We've been fighting with this for a while, and we're hoping that when we excavate, what was that?
Oh, that was a duck.
Oh, for our house, that we might.
Is that a
Oh,
duck?
I don't know. Then we might be able to
If that's a duck, it's a.
do something to
Probably
fix
a
the
duck.
problem with the crawdads.
Yeah, hopefully.
Hopefully. A monster hole? Man, it's a lot lower than yesterday. Oh, it is a
Hole
monster
here.
hole.
This whole area is excavated out. You know it's usually rushing out.
Oh, that's awful. And look at the fish coming over to see what we're doing. I usually bring them bread, but I think the kids used it all.
Dogs too.
Yeah, they're like dogs too. They're like, ooh, they're here. Let's go get food. After we take care of the crawdads, and this time of year we come up the hill. See, the pond is just right down there. That's where we just were. We come up here and check out the wild berries. And it seems like there's a lot.
Blackberries.
Yeah, wild blackberries.
Yep.
Ooh, look at all of them.
Easy.
Sorry.
Hands in there.
I was trying to hold it back for you.
Sharp.
Those briars hurt. Yay! It's like a little treat. How they taste? Are they good?
Look pretty good.
Okay, good.
Some of them are tart, but
Okay, my turn. So that's what it takes for us to take care of the pigs and also move their feed and water. So now we are heading back home to fix some supper and finish
Feed
up
the
the day.
chickens.
Oh yeah. Well, I already fed the chickens, I think.
second.
Yeah, I fed them their second feeding. All right, see you guys next time.
Bye.
Bye.